Here with Josh Dziewa after Drexel went over America in 25-15. Coach, I saw you up for most of the match, pretty passionate. Your first year as an assistant here at Drexel.
Yep.
You were head director of operations at Penn last year.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your transition from being a wrestler to coaching wrestlers?
Yeah, well, last year, I was in the room. I was the director of operations, so I wasn't necessarily on the staff, being able to coach and stuff like that. So that's been a huge benefit from this transition. From wrestling to here, I just wish I could be the one out there. It's hard for me to give that power to these 10 guys.
Sure.
But they have faith in us, and we have faith in them. So good things are happening. Our guys are working hard for 7 minutes, so we're pleased.
Have you had to make an emotional transition away from? Are you competing at this level or the senior level now, or
no?
not?
Not right now. I mean, I'm training. I'm working out every day, so it's a possibility. But as of right now, I'm just helping my guys get ready for the nationals.
So do you find coaching as satisfying as wrestling, or is it just different and you're learning? Or
yeah, it's just different. I wouldn't say one is necessarily either or. It's good to see these guys transitioning and making the different changes since September, October, into January and February, and they're honing in on their skills, and it's good.
Well, you're already developing a reputation. I mean, I talk to the guys and they're like, your practices are hard.
Yeah, well, they, some of the guys, they just need to, push themselves, and I'm just not going to let them slack off. They want it easy, and it's just not going to be that way when I'm around. So
well, you can't get to your goals if they're easy practices, right? Or
definitely.
Easy, you got to train hard.
Yeah, and, and it's more than that. It's more just, pushing the action and pushing the pace, and, if there's time on the clock, just continuing to work, not riding guys and laying down on your belly on the bottom and this and that. And, the guys do a good job. They work hard, so.
Now, you're originally from about 40 minutes north of here,
Yep.
Bucks County. Do you see yourself staying in the area, or what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I have no clue. I enjoy what I do right now. I love the coaching staff. I love the, everything about this place.
Are you living in the city?
Yep, I live in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah, I participate with the regional training center, with Brandon Slay and our 4 resident athletes and the developmental group and the kids, and then I help out with Beat the Streets as well. So this, the ecosystem of wrestling in Philadelphia is phenomenal, and I don't necessarily have a reason to leave it. More so than anything, and I think it would take a lot to get me out of here.
All right. So, with that in mind, what made you choose Iowa then? If you like the area, I mean, was it just the coaching,
No,
or
I hear you.
did you need to
Listen,
change the scenery back then?
Absolutely, it's funny. Someone asked me that when I just won my state title in high school, and someone asked me that, and I said, "Why wouldn't I go to Iowa?" And that's pretty much the same thing that I got. It's just it's the I was raised a Hawkeye fan, plain and simple.
Really?
Yeah. As soon as Tom called, it was done deal. I didn't have any. There was nothing else. I had other options, but I mean, it would have been a disappointment for me to not at least try to chase my dream of being a Hawkeye. And once Tom called, it was pretty much a done, settled deal, because I was raised that way, plain and simple. And
your dad?
Yeah, he preached it, and I had a couple of friends that preached it as well. And it was I was just a huge fan from when I was a kid, so I didn't really know anything else,
Gotcha.
And so why Iowa? It was just, it's in my blood, pretty much, and I'm so grateful for going, because they taught me how to wrestle, pretty much. When I was in high school, I was good. I was beating guys, but I didn't have any fundamentals. I wasn't, how to set a guy up, set him, and go.
Yeah.
They taught me that, and they taught me, how to work hard, and, they gave me an edge for the rest of my life. So I'm super thankful for it, and, I would go right back, plain and simple.
Gotcha. Hey, I want to go back to this. Not sure if you're going to compete in the future. Two hardest things things I see with elite athletes, the two hardest things they deal with is being injured and retiring. So you didn't say that you weren't going to wrestle in the future.
Yeah,
I mean, it's an emotional change.
No. Listen, I'm 25 years old. I haven't even hit my prime yet. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I have so much more to give, and I think my best wrestling is ahead of me. So
Oh yeah? Okay.
it's just a matter of, am I willing to do what it takes to be successful? And what is successful? It's, the top of the podium every time. So am I willing to do what it takes? Then, when we get there, we'll get there.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell anybody? fans, film.
It's all good. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Thank you.
thanks for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you.